Whenever I got the phone call from Dave Brandt, it was like I got the call from Santa Claus, like, you know, because in my mind, he was just bigger than anything, and I'd gone to the ID weekend, stood out, you know, on the numbers, whatever, and so he had my information, and he called me.
Very fortunate, you know, in my college years to study under, in my opinion, you know, one of the top coaches in the soccer industry. In fact, not just my opinion, he was ranked as one of the top three, you know, winningest coaches of all time.
He called me and he started asking me questions. The first thing he did, he didn't call me and then start being like, Messiah's the best and Messiah's got all these national championships and you should come, you know, play for us and da-da-da-da. No, I don't remember exactly all the things he asked me, but he asked me questions. He figured out, hey, here's someone who, again, at that point, multiple national championships, already the name in Division III soccer at that time. There's not a close second. I mean, they are the team if you want to play, you know, for a culture like that. So, but he started off with listening.
They're that best version, then they're able to lead better.
When you think about a lot of the people that I coach, mentor, develop, you know, their organizations, usually they've climbed the ladder based on technical ability. So that means they're really good as a doctor, project manager, digital marketer, but they kind of climb the ladder or grow a company or grow a business, and now they have to lead a team. And one of the things I found to be essential is how do I equip myself so I'm more capable of developing others?
According to a Gallup study, there's $100,000 per year per employee cost when it comes to disengaged employees, right? So one person gets turned over, right, in an organization, voluntary turn based on poor leadership, it's worth 100% to 200% of their salary.
The champion's ear, though, when you think about it from this context of building a culture, what does that mean? That means before we can cast a vision, which is the second one, before we can cast a vision, before we can speak into somebody of where they're going, the first thing we have to be doing is listening.
I want to dive right into some of the reasons why some people do not engage in personal growth at the level they would want to. Which one is maybe the biggest hurdle for you with where you're at right now? You know, that student of the game part is the first step of what I call becoming a growth catalyst, right? And so if you think about that concept, it's the idea that, hey, I need to grow as a leader individually so that I can help my team grow and develop. The best quality of a leader is developing other leaders. Our organizations have good people, decent culture, but they just don't have real leadership. And for high performers, they need to be led or they will leave, period.
From a fitness level and a culture level, it was a 5-minute mile, right? A sub 5-minute mile. That was a certain vision. That was something you could actually see, and there was a standard that we could then kind of aspire to or obviously pass. But there was a standard based on the vision. If without that, what are we working toward? We call it visionary jeopardy. Okay, visionary jeopardy. So here's the way it's going to work. So you know these people by their vision. First person. Well, I want to do almost like a little mini breakout group sessions. For some of you, you're like, that sounds awesome. Some of you are like, that sounds not as awesome. Some of you are like, I don't know what that means. Started, their overall experience. What do you want them to feel? What kind of impact do you want them to have?
You don't need to read a book in a sitting or book one time. It's these non-negotiable, this is my lifestyle. And I guess that's the quote I would leave you with, is leadership as a lifestyle and personal growth as a lifestyle. I'd say the two easiest places, one is LinkedIn. I post regularly on there. If you have my full name, I'm really easy to find, as well as my company name, Influential Skills. And then of course my website, www.influentialskills.com, to understand more about how people can engage with me, and I look forward to connecting there as well.